This is the Sabir Bey Show. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show. Sabir Bey. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Now this the Sabir Bey Show. By law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Bey Show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Now this the Sabir Bey Show. No debate. With scratch pull lips to end. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition their head. Program status is the cage and the laws a thread. They called us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. 314, 982. We had flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign. More is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality. You can't own a people, you can't legally pin facts. Ignorance enforces how empires survive. Troll, but knowledge itself keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth gets displayed. No debate, no overdrums, it's up to Sabir Bey. This is the Sabir Bey Show. Sabir Bey. Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold. Nah, it's the Sabir Bey Show. But by law, history corrected, let the record be told. This is the Sabir Bey Show. Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. This is the Sabir Bey Show. No debate.
Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. Say. This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Let's go, share it out. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Knowledge over noise, let the truth unfold.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Knowledge, it's the Sabir Bey Show. By law,
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
history corrected, let the record be told.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
Know who you are. Status exposed, now the mind take control. Status, it's the Sabir Bey Show. Welcome to the show where the record get read. Read the record where identity restored and the lies get dead. They talk color over culture, condition the head. Program status is the cage and the law is the thread. By law, they call us black, but that label was applied. Not a nation, just a stamp on the commerce side. Paperwork before ships touched shore, before borders was drawn. 3-4 Iron Lane 2, we have flags, seals, treaties, rights we was born. Sovereign, more is a nation, not a shade of the skin. Nationality, you can't own the people, you can't legally pin. Facts, ignorance enforced is how empires survive. Control, but knowledge itself, keep the people alive. Know yourself, this ain't rebellion, it's the documents talking. Read it, footnotes, receipts, every step that I'm walking. Proof, so listen real close when the truth get displayed. No debate, law over drums, welcome to the Sabir Bey Show stage. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show.
This is the Sabir Bey Show.
What up, Jarrell? What's good? What's good, bro? So listen, we're gonna have some fun, man. I gotta give a shout out to my brother Toure, man, in Philadelphia, man. Yo, my man Toure in Philadelphia, we be going head to head, and I wish these conversations can literally be live, but I know he don't want to go live with y'all. He's over dealing with y'all black folks as far as debating wise, because y'all don't show no proof. So Toure doesn't even deal with it. So I give a shout out to my brother Toure, which I grew up with my brother, and we used to have these debates in Philadelphia. He said over 25, 30 years ago, So we used to have all these debates, and him and I on the phone, and I'm out in the store. And I was like, yo, when I get back, I'm gonna tell you, We going into the whole about Kemet, meaning black Kemet, whatever. We going back and forth with this. And I shared some stuff with him, and he shared some stuff with me. We going back and forth with this. And these are the intellectual conversations y'all don't get on Sinetta's show, because that's a clown show. Sinetta's show is a clown show. And Sinetta, I sent this to you, brother. You can come on the feed. And you can bring your 10 squad, your 10 people that you think is that sharp on your show. So my brother Toure and I are going back and forth. And I was like, man, I wish my brother would get on the show with me, man, and show y'all what this is. And he's a well-traveled brother. A well-traveled brother. Not for vacation, but he's very well-traveled since he was young. And we going back and forth by Anthony Browder, the scholarship, the books. And I said, when I go home, I'm going to show you some stuff, bro. So now I'm showing y'all. So do me a favor, smash that like button. Go to X. We are on X. I'm suspended on TikTok right now, but we on X right now. And if you want to come challenge me, I'm going to help y'all out, okay? So let's go. Let's get this party started. Go to X, share it out, send it to somebody, and I'm going to address a lot of issues. So bring it to the cipher. Get your best. Let's go.
Every once in a while, you got to put aside childish things and get with the teachers and the kings. KRS, truck turner, bring it to the cipher. Like this, I'm
at the end of my rope, I'm about to snap, cut a nigga throat, put a bullet through his hat, with his head attached, with the damn new tack. Who that? Got his chest blew back, pack hat, bullet through his teeth, nigga, true that. Get in my way, move that, truck coming through that. Run up in your spot, come out, facing two cats, move back, give a nigga room, let me hit this. Way back, since I've been in the womb, I was with this. Every sentence, redoom with assistance, need no witness, let me spit this,
Yo,
Chris hit this.
If it's all about the hundreds, let's try to get you 50s. Don't stop with just a temple, let's work and build a city. You see the equation to this whole situation. If I'm the god of rap, you battling me, you Satan. And that's why you hating, creating debates when you know
Damn well that all of y'all titles will be taken. Bring it.
damn well that your title will be taken.
You think you all that, son? Bring it.
If it's all about the hundreds, let's try to get you 50s. Don't stop with just a temple, let's work and build a city. You see the equation to this whole situation. If I'm the god of rap, you battling me, you Satan. And that's why you hating, creating debates when you know damn well that your title will be taken.
You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cipher. You holding down platinum? Bring it to the cipher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cipher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cipher. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cipher. You holding down platinum? Bring it to the cipher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cipher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cipher.
Yo, daytime, nighttime, anytime. I got plenty time to kick many rhyme. Big time, small time. Taking it to you over time. Showing I'm throwing rhyme. Bright I shine simply cause I'm lyrically kicking up the tighter rhyme. Still I grind, bringing the chime. Your mind, you're far behind. Picking up your rhyme. And still I am fulfilled when I kill it will. Still number one for fun. Kill another one. Battle your bugging son. Look, I got your tongue. KRS-One is never done. I am the clever one. This ass whipping will make you better, son. Go and tell your mama took a bite out of your bum. Anytime you want it, to go on it, you put me on it. Never run it up on it. You never disappointed. Get on it. A simple jam. Not that I give a damn. Let me tell you who I am. Just ask your buddy. Put your cash on Chris. I bet you double up your money. You can call me Chris Rock. Ain't nothing funny.
Nigga, what? Let me take my style up, in the rock. Nigga, dog.
Drop your face, pick it up. Shake 'em up.
Automatic fire, drop. All up in the party, clip it out, give it up.
With the money for this single. Give it out. Give it up. Black smacks that coming through with truck. Whoa.
You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cipher. You only got platinum? Bring it to the cipher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cipher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cipher. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cipher. You only got platinum? Bring it to the cipher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cipher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cipher. At night I let the fofo box bark, light up the dark, body parts talk. Where we lives, I get down. Come on my block, make a noise, keep the shit down. I'm quick with you, pull up a wheelchair, permanent sit down. Perfect fit down. Now clown, who the shit now? Fofo, ain't this a dome? About to split rounds. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere. Oh yeah, your mom's funeral, don't even show this. It be a double bury you dukes when the smoke clear. Love you like a brother, but I kill you if you violate. Stay on my good side, my bad side, I annihilate. Don't hold me back, get off me. Told these cats never cross me, but they crossed the line. I gotta show them. A 4-4 slug is what I own. Chris, you know?
Nah.
Ice pick, Atticus style, I'm about to blow. Dudes get trifle, catch the barrel of the rifle. Fuck you, and them all niggas looking just like you. Dump too, when you hear me squeeze off the cycles, I squeeze you low.
I squeeze you below.
I squeeze you below till this whole shit can roll. Where I'm from, that's the cold. BDP got your shit sold like bad heads, they roll the ball. Anything goes, made us broke the mold of the Bronx episode, nigga. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cipher. You only got platinum? Bring it to the cipher. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the cipher. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the cipher. You think you all that, son? Bring it to the cipher. You holding out platinum, bring it to the site. You think you got props, son? Bring it to the site. You live in hip hop, son? Bring it to the site.
Turn up, express, you don't stop. J-R-S-S-S-S. Drop. Turn up, express. Come on, y'all. J-R-S-S-S.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna say this real quick, right? So, walaikum salam. So the wild part is, like I said, I was on the phone with my brother Toure in Philadelphia, right? And we was having this, we was going head to head. Like we used to, he took me back, literally, took me back to when we used to be in his house, and we would go back and forth about Moors, Black, Kemet, blah blah blah. So we going back and forth on the phone, and it just reminded me how we sharpened each other. But this brother is, I would love to have a conversation with him and do a show with brother Toure. And Toure doesn't deal, he don't want to deal with y'all anymore. But I try to get him out. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to get my brother, and some of y'all don't even know who I'm talking about, right? So we going back and forth on the phone about Kemet. And I told him to look up El Fasad. So we're going to use Greek word. Why not use the Arabic word El Fasad? So we're going back and forth. And there was some stuff about Anthony Browder. I said, well, Anthony Browder can dig where they want him to dig at. And why haven't Anthony Browder brought up El Fasad? Now, if y'all don't know what El Fasad is, y'all can do your research, but I'll help you out. This is El Fasad. This is a book I bought. The book was $100. I bought this book some time back in 642, right? So if you're going to use Egypt and Kemet and all of these other words, why not use El Fasad? So, and him and I agreed on that. Why don't we use El Fasad? Why haven't Sinetta and them squads ever brought up El Fasad? So he said, well, that's what you're here for, Sabir. But I don't get paid for that. But that's, he said, that's what you're here for, to bring it up. But I'm going to show you all the book. Just bear with me 1 second, because we are living under a color code caste system. And I'm going to address a couple of issues that I did send to some people, but I'm going to send it to y'all now. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to show you El Fasad if I can find it. Okay. So let me ask y'all an honest question. Have y'all ever seen any of these conscious black people bring this book up or even told you about this? Because this is part of history that's not being told by the masses of the people. Have any of your black conscious people ever brought up El Fasad? So go get all your black conscious people. And let me tell you something. You can't copy what I'm saying. It's going to take you a minute to research this information. And there's no, I'm not going to Google, and I'm not going to Wikipedia, and I'm not asking AI. I got books. So let me ask y'all this question again. And again, Jarrell, if you want to join the feed, come on, bro, because I don't want to be on here all night long. How many of these people ever brought up El Fasad to you? First and foremost, they probably would never pay that money for the book. They would probably never pay that kind of money for a book. So I just sent it to Sinetta, and I'm going to send it to Sinetta again. So just bear with me 1 second so I can resend this to Brother Sinetta once again. So what these cats do is that they go online and they look things up online and try to, and then base their information off of something online. So now I'm gonna ask y'all this question. I can play some more music if y'all need me to do it. Have you ever heard of El Fasad? Raise your hand. Come on, my Kemetic people, where you at? When I say Kemetic people, I'm talking about y'all. Come on, Kemetic people. Come on now. Where's my Kemetic people at? Got any more Kemetic books over here? Jarrell, how you feeling, brother?
Peace, peace. What up? Chilling, chilling.
God is good all the time, brother.
All the time.
My conversation with my brother Teray was dope, brother. That conversation, he be sparking me. This whole conversation right here got sparked just from him and I talking when I was out. See, I'm going to show you the difference between scholarship and scrollership. Scholarship, scrollership. So, in order for you to read this book, you have to order the book. And guess where the book comes from? It came from over in Jerusalem, at Jerusalem, founded in peace. So they always want to talk about Egypt or Kemet, which Kemet is a Greek word. Then he brought up somebody's book. I'm going to see. I got the book in the room. Give me 1 second. I have this book in the room too. I'm going to show you what he sent me. I said, brother, I got this book too. Just bear with me 1 second. So you in Hawaii, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let everybody know you in Hawaii. So you have a beach there has black sand, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Kemet, they say land of the black, or they saying the people are black. It's not the people that's black, bro. It's not the people. And maybe that's why y'all catching the hell. So this guy right here, I'm gonna put his name in here, and I can pull a book out too. I can pull his book out. He quoted him. If I have time, I'll go find the book and pull it out. See, this is what people don't understand, what I research and what I read. See, I'm the one that they keep away from y'all. Sabir is the one they keep away from you. You got it? Okay, take a picture. It lasts longer. I feel like Billy D. Williams. You want my arm fall off? So, before we start, I'm going to present some things to you to show you. If you go up against me, I'm not using Wikipedia or AI. So let's be with me. I'm not using Wikipedia or AI. So you can bring it to the mother freaking cipher. And if you want to say these white man books, get your kids out the white man school and stop having the white man's degrees. You can go get Umar Johnson too. Okay, I just want people to see the ammo that I will be coming with if you're trying to go up against me. And everything inside these books, I already know it's in my mental Rolodex. It's in my mental Rolodex. Okay, so I'm going to help them out. I said, how many dictionaries do you have? How many dictionaries do you think these black conscious people be having? Just throw a number out there. How many dictionaries do you think they have?
Sure, I'd be surprised if they got one.
How many languages they speak?
One.
So how you going to go up against me when you don't have nothing? You have none of this. Come on, baby. You want to talk about translation? Let's talk about it for a minute. Let's talk about translation. This ain't Wikipedia, bro. Let's talk about translation for a second. If you really want to go there. Hold up. If you really want to go there. Oh, this German? Hold up. German again? Hold up. Wait a minute. We got more, brother.
Etymology.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Where the foundation of all these so-called Egyptologists at? Oh, that's the white man books, nigga. Get your kids out the white man school. Stop bragging about his receipts. Diplomas. See, you got to cross-reference everything, and it takes a whole lot to do this. That's why Eminem said, you think I carry an Oxford dictionary in my pocket the way I murder niggas. You think I carry an Oxford dictionary? Malcolm X said this. Malcolm said no good diction. Didn't he say that? So Malcolm knew the dictionary from A to Z. A to Z. How you run around calling yourself an adjective? I'm a black man, brother, because the black man is God. It's the ancient black gods, brother, because it means something else different in a different language. A lot of stuff can mean something different in a different language. Y'all do know that, right?
You know.
Give you an example. Address. Address. Idris, dress, like souk. And he gave me another word they use in another part of Africa. So a souk is like a marketplace. That's what a souk is. It's a marketplace, right?
Yep.
A citadel, like it could be like a citadel. You see what I'm saying? Like when you understand these languages. But I forgot. Black people only speak one language here in the United States. And get mad at me when I'm bringing this to you. But I was telling Teray, he said, yo, but it's your job to bring this to our people. But in my head, I'm like, if this is the job, you should get paid for the job. Or you can bring your best. So let me explain something else, brother Jarrell. Let me show you how ignorant most people are. And ignorance leads to fear, and fear leads to violence. Ignorance leads to fear, and fear leads to violence. Why am I saying this? I be seeing all these people doing all these videos on Arabs. Where's the Umar Johnson's at? I hope somebody put at Umar Johnson and set it up. Oops, my bad. Umar wouldn't want to sit in the room, and he gonna do like he did on Michael Collier's show. Don't bring Sabir Bey on. He told my man Michael Collier, don't bring Sabir Bey on. I should call Mike and see what he's doing. I should mess with Michael Collier. No. But anyway, he called Michael Collier, the comedian, and said, don't bring Sabir Bey on. Picture that. What did I do to Umar Johnson? Nothing. Just be with me. I did nothing to him. Y'all remember? You remember that show with Mike when he came on? Umar Johnson or Michael Collier up. He said, "Don't bring Sabir on. Don't bring Sabir on." Nigga, I ain't gonna never. I'm gonna tell you, go bring that person on the feed. I would never say don't bring a person on the feed. I'm gonna say bring that person on the feed. So nobody responded to the alpha side. Okay, so we're gonna let that one slide right there, brother. So we so smart that we calling ourselves crayons. A caste system. Let me show you something how crazy it is, but you want to disrespect or say we not Arabs. But let me show you what somebody said on a post on Instagram. I cannot make this up. I can respond to this. Look, this guy, I don't know who this is. I think it's a fake page, but they must have paid for a blue check. So they asked me, they said, so you an Arab. That's what they asked me. Where is that? So they asked me, hold up. They said, so you an Arab, Sabir? I said, yes, this person right there with the blue check. Because I responded. So I said, yes, I am an Arab. So let me see if I can find the original one. Bear with me 1 second. I said, yes, I am. See, these cats don't want nobody on the feed who knows the history. So wait a minute, I'm trying to find it, brother. But anywho, they asked me, was I an Arab? Yes, I am an Arab. And this is the weird part because people really don't know what an Arab is. But we're going to educate y'all for a second, okay? And I told him, I said, are you familiar with Mina? You're familiar with Mina, right? This is the funny part I was talking about boy Teray about. Anybody familiar with Mina? Mina. I'll type it in. You can look it up. Okay. I told you. It's open for everybody. Mina. How many people are familiar with Mina?
Yeah, that's right. Middle Eastern North African.
When did the North Africa become? When did it become the Middle East? Find out who coined that word, the Middle East. I'm not lying. Look it up, Jarrell. We're going to educate them today. Who called it the Middle East? In the middle of where? And he said, well, that's what they call it now. I said, well, wait a minute. If y'all going to go back 5,000, 10,000 years ago, let's go back before they started calling it the Middle East. Find out who called it the Middle East. Can't make this up. So the brother asked me, or the sister, whoever, but I think it was a fake page, because you can pay for blue checks now. Asked me, was I an Arab? Yeah, I am. I'm giving an opportunity to come on the feed. I told him I was going to go live. So if anybody's watching, feel free to come on the feed with me. You could debunk me. Okay? It shouldn't be that hard to find. It really shouldn't be that hard to find. So I'm gonna help y'all out. Give me 1 second. Let me show you this one. While my brother Jarrell looking it up. See, you can put the truth in front of them, and the way Negroes are, they so scary, they don't want to touch this. I told you, go get all your black scholars. Go get them. So your forefather was the Arabs from Yemen who settled here 5,000 years ago. Now, if I showed this to them, they'll say, well, brother, where's the proof right behind that? But you didn't show me no proof. You went to Wikipedia. I'm going to let y'all marinate on for a second. Come on. So I'm going to take my time with y'all for a second. So, let me help you out. The Arabs arrived in Africa and settled in Africa and gave the name Jenna, which is now called Ghana. Now, go find out, is Ghana the indigenous name? Go find out if Ghana is the original name of Ghana. Is Ghana the original name? The Middle East was popularized by American naval strategy. What did I just tell you, boy? They don't get this, Jarrell. What can you do with a person like me? Now, if you go research this information, in 1902, oh my God, I hope my brother Teray is listening, brother. I hope he's listening. See, this is the crazy part. People don't realize I am a subject matter expert. I told y'all. So it was popularized by a Navy cat in 1902. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let's go down a little further. We're going to have some fun. The Yoruba and Europa, meaning Arabian, and Tuareg. Who are the Tuareg people? Let me show you how they put everything directly in front of your face. Now tell me, what does a Tuareg look like? Now you have a Tuareg Volkswagen car, right? It's a Tuareg Jeep, right? Come on, man. Where's my pro-black people at? It ain't. I'm not blaming the white man for everything. I told you I know language. The Tuareg tribes in the Sahara from south of the Arabian Peninsula. Wait a minute. Hold up. That's pseudo, brother Sabir. Negro, if it's pseudo. Hold up. If it's pseudo, this is what I want them to do. If this is pseudo, I want them to bring it to the cipher. Let's show it Tuareg.
Every once in a while, you got to put aside childish things and get with the teachers and the kings. KRS, truck, turn it up. Bring it to the cipher. Like this,
I'm
y'all.
at the end of my rope, I'm about to snap, cut a nigga throat, put a bullet through his hat, with his head attached, with the damn new jack, who that, got his chest blew back, pack hat, bullet through his teeth, nigga, true that, get in my way, move that, truck coming through that, run up in your spot, come out, face the two cats, move back, give a nigga room, let me hit this, way back, since I've been in the womb, I was with this, every sentence, redoom with assistance, be no witness, let me spit this,
Yo,
Chris hit this.
if it's all about the hundreds, let's try to get you 50s. Don't stop with just a temple, let's work and build a city. You see the equation to this whole situation. If I'm the god of rap, you battling me, you Satan. And that's why you hating, creating debates when you know damn well that your title will be taken.
You know damn well if you in any of these groups, brother, your title will definitely be taken. Okay? So let me pull this up, and thank you, Jarrell, for educating. We're going to educate them. So all of these smart black people that you follow on these platforms, bring it to the cipher. That's the Tuareg. And the crazy part, I bought that book when I was in Spain. I know that's kind of hard for some of y'all. See, y'all go for vacation. Come on and try to test the skills, baby. Test me. You think everybody in Africa look the same? We don't even look alike. All these black people in the United States don't even look alike. Negroes from Philadelphia don't look right here in LA. Everybody, Chinese people. How many Chinese people or Asian people you know? They all Chinese, right? They don't look the same, do they?
Right.
Asian people. Right. Italians don't look all the same, do they? Do they?
Ethiopians, Sudanese, Nigerians.
That's what I'm saying. So what is this crazy stuff with these found? Do they even use critical thinking? Well, brother, we look different. Negro, we will be called, Jarrell will be called a tawny person, and I will be called a tawny person, like a brown complexion person, a tawny, right?
Yeah.
And this is the funny part of another thing with these so-called black people. They say, well, it was mixed. If we are the original people, then the Europeans will be the mixed people.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I know this is not the conversation they want, but if we are the original people, or the nation said the Asiatic black man, which it's not ancient. So if we are the original people, then they're mixed with us.
Ta-da.
I know that's a hard pill to swallow right there, but y'all can sit with me and you can dig into the library, because the library is in my mental Rolodex. It's in my head, brother. This is why I said we are in a color code caste system. They don't even know what that is. You be identified. I'm a black man, brother. Black? That's an adjective. Do y'all know language? You went to school, right? Let me see if I can look up. Well, brother, if we look it up in the white man's dictionary, unless you got a black man's dictionary, we look at the white man's dictionary, they made black negative. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so what if we don't look up? How about look it up in Spanish?
Negro.
Well, how about looking it up in French?
Negro.
How about looking it up in Arabic? Or how about looking it up in German? Like, these Negroes are out to lunch, brother. This is why you don't see them want to go toe to toe with me. This is my mental Rolodex, bro. Y'all still trying to figure it out how you can get me? It's not going to work. So I showed you who the Tuareg was, right? So the Tuareg, let's go back to this one more time. So the Arabs that they're talking about is you and I. I know they don't teach you that in Foundational Black Americas, or Umar Johnson with his 6 degrees from the white man's school. He's not going to teach it either. So please send it out to Umar Johnson. So again, the Tuareg, Semitic, Muammar Gaddafi. And I'm going to give you the sources, not from Wikipedia. I'm going to give you the books, and all my books is highlighted. The Arabs and the Arab tribes that are known by most people today as Arabs. Examples of these unknown Arabs: the Mandingo, the Songhai. Now that was in Morocco when I seen it there. The Hausa, the Yoruba, the Fulani. Come on, baby. The Wolof in Senegal, the Ashanti. Anybody wants to debunk it yet? Feel free. The link is free. The link is free, but you better come with some facts. The link is free, but the crack costs money. That's the link. Okay? These tribes that the history books say, for the most part, make up the so-called black. That's you. That's you, Black Americans. You Black Americans. I'm talking about you Black Americans. Okay? West Africa. Encyclopedia. Wait a minute. Well, bro, that's the, oh no, I ain't gonna read no Encyclopedia Britannica. Negro, you get your kids out their schools, baby. You are the truth. You're really out here, the only one, a few who cite sources have no choice but to respect it. No, I give thanks, family. But I willing to take on the whole conscious community with facts. So let me give you source number 1 pertaining to that one. Source number 1. Reading is fundamental. Let's move forward. My brother Jarrell must be driving because he's in and out. So we're gonna go a little further. Y'all ready? With some more facts on facts. Facts can always um be presented proof true rather. Okay, so let me give you some more facts over feelings. Now, anybody know I've been up and down Spain from from damn, Cordoba, Seville, Malaga, Madrid, Granada, Toledo. I've been up and down not for 2 to 3 to 4 days. I stayed there for weeks and sometimes months. Okay, let's move forward. So they love to skip over everything and keep talking about Egypt, 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 black, 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 ancient black gods. Well, bring all your ancient black gods to the cipher or send it out to them right now. The Arabs of Andalus, which is the southern part of Spain, for y'all that don't know where that's at. Okay. See, the crazy part about this, Jarrell, I know what they're teaching in school, and I know what these black conscious people being taught. A lot of these scholars that y'all watch, I need not say no name, but they can't say what Sabir Bey said. Because if they said what Sabir Bey said, they won't get paid. KRS-One already told you your paycheck determines the amount of truth you're willing to tell.
And that language will kick your butt.
Oh,
Black,
brother.
black
You know,
Middle English.
we don't get
Egypt.
taught that, right? So when I first went to Spain, they told me things get lost in translation.
Mhm.
I didn't understand what that dude said until I went there a couple of times, but yeah, things definitely get lost in translation. See, these cats don't show you anything. Well, I can show you where I was at in Kemet, brother. I can show you where I'm going to go to Kemet too, but I'm going to go to Kemet. I'm going to go to Egypt. That's
Mhm.
I'm going to take that trip there. That's to, broaden my horizon and deal with language and sit with the people. Because there is no ancient black gods of Egypt, but they're definitely the ancient Moors of Egypt. That is a fact. And I'm going to prove this in 1 second, all right? It's a fact. And the only reason why they calling people black brothers because you have Negroes that go over there and they want to be late and they call themselves black. So if I'm wrong, please correct Sabir Bey. So Spain was called Andalus. Okay, let me pull this up for y'all. Okay, let me help y'all out in the back. That's El Andalus. That's me and El Andalus. That be Seville for y'all that don't know. So it's a whole story behind that too. So let's move. Let's go down the line, brother. The Arabs of Andalus was the first to be enslaved. Really? So it wasn't the so-called. I thought the black people did that. I thought the blacks were, brother. I thought it was black people, homie. I mean, that's what they told you. They said black people was the first people. So it was the Arabs. Okay, I got it. I got it. Hold up. We're gonna go a little deeper for with them, brother. We're gonna go a little deeper for them. Now, if you want to, don't do no Wikipedia research, baby. Come to the feed with some sources, like primary sources. Okay. So the first people that was enslaved was the Arabs. Really? In the 15th century. Oh, see, they don't teach you none of this. Oops. The Portuguese was full of Moorish captives. Oh my God. Lord, looky here. I'm appalled, brother. Did I just say that?
Moorish captives.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Not black people.
Not black people. I told you we wasn't called black people until later on. So let me show you something in the museum, and y'all can go look this up online. This is in a museum when I was in Portugal. Exhibit number 1. That's in the museum. Okay? Let me blow it up so you can see it's Mouros, not Moor, like you like to more. It's an English term. Okay, then how about the Portuguese term? Because Portuguese was before English. That's in the museum. Okay, so let's pull up another exhibit. Give me 1 second. I got more to this puzzle, bro. Oh, I got more. Let me know when y'all feeling froggy, okay? This is in Portugal.
Start lining them pieces up and start making sense.
Yeah, that's Portugal. It's called Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde. Not Cape Verde. See, they even using the English term Cape Verde. It's called Cabo Verde. So where's Cape Verde at, or Cabo Verde? It's in Africa. Y'all do know that, right? Oh, that was the place where they took y'all slaves and broke you to bring you to South America. But let me help them out. Give me 1 second. Where is my book at? See, when you can go, when you travel like this, brother, give me 1 second. When you travel like this, when you travel like with stuff like this, oh, do your research, big. So that's the book that you see me holding in my hand. So bear with me 1 second. Just rock with me. The book that I'm holding in my hand is right there. It's called, you can Google this place. It's called Central Cabo Verde. It's a culture center. So when I was there, I had this in my hand. Oh, you got to read this one, bro. And then, because we love to talk about slavery, but this is the 7 castles. I've been to 4 of these castles. That's the 7 castles in Portugal. That's not here. You can look up the 7 castles. I've been to 4 of these castles. You would think I get $100,000 for this. Nope, I don't even get $500 from this. You see what I'm pointing to? That's the Moorish head. So I live for the battle, bro, all day. I live for it. So all they're gonna do is keep making videos and suckering y'all like a mug, brother. So I'm for real. That's what they do. That's why they like this. They like the text, but they will never go toe to toe with me or get with your boy Sadetta. Remember, I was there, big. I was there. So I'm going to show y'all some more, and we're going to show you some more of who these Arabs were. So if you want to challenge me, go get Umar Johnson right now. I'm gonna take a quick break and get Umar, get anybody that wants to talk this Arab stuff, and we can go. You know why? Because I was there. Let's go.
Do it, Marley.
And I'm going to put my support button up here too, just in case y'all want to support what I'm doing.
Killing them. You killing them. Where were you? I want to talk about these rap historians. Y'all better get it together. I be reading your books. Y'all better get it together. Word up. When Hot 97 started, I was there. When Rap City got started, I was there. When K-Day got started, I was there. When Jive Records got started, I was there. When Yo MTV Rap started, I was there. When the Source magazine started, I was there. When Sedgwick and Cedar started, I was there. When Biggie was doing his album, I was there. When Tookie Williams was buried, I was there. 73 Cedar Park, I was there. 123 Park, I was there. You ain't telling me the history, cause I was there. I was there. Let's go. And where were you? Where were you? And where were you? Where were you? And where were you? Where were you? Where were you? When Moti challenged LL, I was there. When that bus blew up in London, I was there. When Death Row challenged Bad Boy at the Source Awards in New York at the Garden, yep, I was there. When Kwame Ture, formerly known as Stokely Carmichael, was passing on, I was there. When Nelson Mandela was freed from prison and spoke out at Yankee Stadium in New York, I was there. For all the birth of my children, I was there. When the Rodney King uprisings happened, I was there. These objective rap historians trying to document hip-hop from outside, forget it, I was there. I was there. And where were you?
Where were you? Where were you?
Look, the Jive Records label, I was there. The Columbia Records label, I was there. The Elektra Records label, I was there. The Warner Brothers Records label, I was there. The Koch Records label, I was there. The Capitol Records label, I was there. I know about their contracts cause I was there. I wrote and rewrote most of them when I was there. I ain't reading a book or reciting a hook. I am hip-hop itself, cause yep, I was there. Y'all need to get it together with hip-hop's history and get it right. Cause yep, I was there, I was there.
And where were you? Where were you? And where were you? Where were you? And where were you? Where were you? Where were you?
Where was y'all at, man? I told you I'm hip hop. So where was y'all at? Where's all these conscious people at, Brother Jarrell? They gonna love to say stuff when I get off the feed, but they can definitely reach out to me and put your money where your mouth is. I don't care if it's Marquette. I don't care if it's Umar Johnson. I don't care if it's Tariq Nasheed. I don't care who it is. So pick your poison. Okay? So let's move forward, Brother Jarrell, because I'm going to show you how this is a caste system. Do you know that Chinese people was classified as black people too? Did y'all know that? Y'all didn't know that Chinese people was classified as black people too? Hold up. Let me see if I can find it real fast. See, I can prove to you that Chinese people was classified as black. I know they don't tell you that, but there's a case called Yellow by Law. But yeah, Chinese people was classified as black. That's all you got to do is do a little bit of reading. But the crazy part is with black people, I'm gonna show you what they do. They'll look at this information and hurry up and shut the door and be like, we'll go, you know, but the white man did such, but you got your children in a white man's school, make it make sense. Right? So I'm trying to find the page, brother. So just with me 1 second. See, remember what I told you, facts could be researched, analyzed, and proven. And beliefs are what people believe in. Someone told you that. So if you told back, then on your square, I give y'all 7 minutes, bro. 7 minutes. And if you one of those heavy hitters, like Sonetta keep talking about, I'll give you a half an hour. Okay? So let me see if I can find this in race law stories. Chinese were black because they was not white. Take a picture. It lasts a little longer. Oh, brother, that's the white man's book. But nigga, where y'all getting y'all information from? You know what's funny with all these conscious cats? They love to say it's the white man's, but you got your kids in the white man's school using the white man's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, look like an asshole on social media.
Make it make sense.
They don't want to make it make sense. So let's go here. Let me see if I can find it. Damn, I hope I got both of them up here. My daughter's acting up, so I gotta get off this feed in a minute. So let's go here for 1 second. So black and color has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. That's a fact. It doesn't. Well, brother, we're not using the word black like that, brother. But here you go. Let's pull this up. The most ancient names for so-called black people are Nasu or Nubian, Ethiopian, and more from ancient Egypt. So if you probably switch it from saying that you are black into a Moor, maybe they would accept it because they try to push this black thing on everybody, bruh. And this is what my brother Teray was saying, how we could take something negative positive. There, okay, you can, you can. So let's take nigga and make it positive. How about that part? Let's take nigga and make it positive, which I did. See, they don't want no real conversation when you do real research. So let's go down further.
Didn't they have a funeral for the N-word or something? I forgot what word it was.
They had a they I think it was one of the Wayans was trying to get the copyrights to that, and he couldn't get the copyrights to it.
Mm-hmm.
But there, so the crazy part is, and again, I've been on here long enough so y'all can challenge me. Black and colored, like white, on the other hand, European words. Ethiopian and Moor was probably used to describe the so-called blacks into the 1500s. So this is the crazy part about so-called black people. You accept black, but you won't accept the Arab part. Make that make sense, nigga. Now, if you even read J.A. Rogers' little book, 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro, let's go on the back of his book. Black and color, on the other hand, has no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon B-L-A-E-C. B-L-A-E-C. But you still using the Europeans' term. Black, what I'm saying, listen to me clearly. Black, you're using the European term. I just showed you what Moor was, right? In Portuguese, right? So Portuguese in Spanish was before English, right? Right? Think how crazy that sound. In 2007, 100, wow. The NAACP put to rest the long-standing symbol of racism by what? Holding a public burial for the N-word. Well, they might as well have it for the black word too, because it's the same thing.
Same thing.
Let me explain to y'all educated black folks. And we try to justify this mug. Nigga is Latin, Negro is Spanish, and black is English. That was simple, wasn't it? But the more they rejected. So let's go to Spain real fast to see what it says in Spanish. This block is called Conde Negro, and you can do your research on this. Oh, that was 120 something degree weather out there when we were standing out there. We wasn't over there for vacation. Look up the street called Conde Negro. It was 120 something degrees out there in Seville.
Man, that's crazy.
But yet, I can show you some facts, but you'll go right back to sleep about the Moors. Bring your best to the cipher, bruh. Let's go to J.A. Rogers' Nature Knows No Color line to see if Moor is a religion or not. Moor, race, occurs in Europeans, but it says Negro head, Moor head. It's saying, get it? The woolly hair, like a Moor. Ethiopian. Come on, baby. Come on, man. Come on. It's making too much sense, brother. It's making too much sense. And this is what these so-called black conscious people don't show you. Let's go a little further. So they had to strip you of your nationality. So let's go to a 1961 book. On the Gulf of Guinea, the Negro slave replaced the Moor slave. Bring Sinetta Squad and let's go. I'm going to get off here in a minute.
The Negro slave replaced the Moor slave.
So a lot of these books was written before we was even born. Give me 1 second.
The United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible man.
So John Henry Clark was talking about who betrayed you. So most don't even know what book that's from. but I'm gonna give them a hint. Okay. 1961. 1962. So the crazy part is they playing y'all like violins, bro. So even if you read this book called Before the Mayflower, right? There is a book called Before the Mayflower. And in this book called Before the Mayflower, it also speaks about the Moors. But we're going to get into all of this. Just give me 1 second because I am going to get off of here in a minute. They were called blackamoors. And again, anytime, anywhere, if you want to go get any of these conscious cats from Umar Johnson on down and talk about the Arabs, we can do this all day. Let me help you out. Let's go further. Before the Mayflower, the first blacks were called blackamoors. I hope you're getting this, yo. This is free game for y'all.
Still be right over their head.
Say again. What do you say, Jarrell?
I'm a black Indian.
Yo, they don't want to get this, brother, because you can't point fingers and blame nobody. You can't point fingers and blame nobody yet.
I said they be right in their face and still.
Yeah, it is right here. Read, people. It's okay. Before the Mayflower. It's right here. Read. It's okay. But when you've been doing this for so long, you understand Negroes. And yes, like this brother said, you intimidate a lot of these conscious cats, Sabir. I do intimidate them. I don't care if you agree and if you disagree with me, but present your facts to me. Just present the facts. We can do this all day. So let's go a little closer to find out who these Arabs are. So let's go to this particular book called Kuma Malinke. So Arab always been around, brother. Let's pull this up. Sunday Adakita. Pre-Islamic Arabs, or the Arabs of the Prophet time, were black. Now they use the word black to relate to y'all so y'all can understand how this works. So go get your scholars, baby. I can do this tonight or tomorrow. Damn, I'm not even an hour in this thing, man. Damn, Jarrell, I'm not even an hour. So the Arabs of the Prophet time, what you would call black. And you notice this is not AI. This is not online. This is not Wikipedia. It's none of that. It's out of a book. And I don't feel like going in the room and grab the book. I do not feel like going in the room and grabbing that book. Okay? So, those people. So let's pull up and see what an Arab looks like. Let's see what an Arab looks like. Brother, they was mixing with our people. If they were mixing with our people, then they would be the mixed people. If we are the original people and they were mixing with our people, why do we always got to be the one to say, well, we were mixed? Nigga, we original. You think everybody in Africa looked the same? Everyone in Africa did not look the same. Just like everybody in the States don't look the same. So how can you say one person looked like an African and what a person overseas look like an African? Make it make sense to me. We all were from different shades, different colors, different hair textures. And if everyone comes from us and we supposed to be the mothers or fathers of civilization, then what happened? What happened? So that's the Hausa, brother. That's the Hausa tribe. So let me show you something else because I'm almost finished because I do have to get my daughter together. Okay, just give me 1 second. This is the 8th grade civics book. 8th grade civics. All right. Distinguishing facts from opinions. Facts, as you know, can always prove true. They can be counted, measured, or documented in some way. Opinions are what people believe or think because people often use facts to back up their opinions, and these cats don't have no facts. It is important to learn how to separate the two. You will then be better able to evaluate information you read. or hear every day. So what happens? Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven. None of these dudes you watch on these platforms show you no facts. Maybe I'm wrong, Jarrell, but I got a fact. You ready? You want to see something that's crazy to prove my point? Have you ever seen this before? Anybody? Remember I told you it's a caste system, right? Has anybody saw this before? You're not going to find it online. Anybody ever see this? Come on. Take a shot. Last longer. So let me show you something. I told you I'm prepared all the way around. Let's go here for 1 second, Jarrell. Watch this, and I'll send this to you. Oops. Let's go up. Hold up. Let's go here. Black or African American, the category. What? Black or African American includes all individuals who identify with one or more of nationality or ethnic groups originating in any of the Black African racial groups of Africa. Example, these groups include, but not limited to, African Americans, Jamaicans, Haitians, Nigerians, Ethiopians, Somalians in the category. Also include groups such as Ghanaian, South African, Barbadian, or whatever that is. Here you go. Take a picture. Hold up. I told you it's a caste system, baby. Y'all better get it in. Take a picture. I can talk about this too. See, I don't hold anything back. So take a picture last night. I'm gonna show you another one. Oh, damn. Well, I got so much information, bro. So all of them was classified as Black. It's a caste system. Yeah. Color code caste system. Oh, you want to see another one? Let's go closer. Watch this one, Jarrell, when it says it has nothing to do with complexion.
Yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. This is in California. Oops. Oops. Oh, but let's see what this one says. Is they referring to people of color? Let's see if we can pull this one up. Watch this, Jarrell. This is it right here. Race and ethnicity. And look what it says over here. Subgroup purposes. Further classifying standard indicate classification is not intended to be what? Generally based on skin color rather than a goal, the goal of standards to provide guidelines. It ain't got nothing to do with skin color, brother. It ain't got nothing to do with skin color, homie. It's Black, brother, because I'm gonna
Black, I'm Black, y'all.
No, this is funny because they like to say what they say, that thing that's running around and oh brother, this because no, it ain't gonna do with skin color. Take a picture, lasts a little longer. Let me put the full one up there for you. You got it? So it's not based on your skin color, bro.
See, and what you call it should tell you that, man. People running around talking about an albino Black person.
It's like that's the silliest thing ever with these kind of people, bro. Do you understand why again you won't see me in none of these rooms with these dudes? You're not going to see me because I got too many. And if you think this is something, imagine what else I got up my sleeve. And again, this is not online, people. I told you.
You wonder why people laughing at you.
Exactly, and they're laughing, and you let
run around saying crazy shit like that.
Listen, you let these Negroes run around to me. I'm Black, brother, but they hate us because we better than them. No, you're not better than them, brother. You don't even have a nationality to know who you are. But what I will do as I am going to end this show, I'm going to put my banner up here. If y'all would like to drop me something, you can. I appreciate it. I told you it's going to be short, but I do have to. Oh, I got to show this too. I can't. I got to do this, bro. I got to show this video. Give me 1 second. I got to show this. I'm going to show y'all this in Morocco. Bear with me. Listen to this video right here. Minaret. Watch what he said about the minaret.
Was built by the Almohads here in Marrakesh. The Medina itself was built by a previous kingdom, the Almoravids. Now, all of them are Amazigh people, who the Greeks at one time called Berbers, which is a terrible name, means that they don't speak the same language. But Amazigh means free people, and these Amazigh kingdoms, the Almoravids and then the Almohads, they were amazing kingdoms that stretched all the way from the sands of the Sahara Desert into what is now Morocco, into the southern part of Spain in its time. And the special feature about this minaret is that it was built at about the same time as two other minarets that the Almohads built. One in Rahabat, which, if you go there today, it remains unfinished because the Sultan died and they ran out of money and all that. And another one in Seville, which is the Giralda minaret, which, when the Spanish took it back, made it into a Christian kingdom, turned the minaret into a cathedral, put a belfry on the top, and today it's part of a cathedral complex. Interesting thing about all these three minarets is that they actually run on the same line of the longitude from north to south. And another interesting feature about these minarets is that the Giralda eventually became the inspiration to Madison Garden Square in Manhattan. You see the connection? Madison Garden to Giralda to Kutubia and to the Amazigh people, the great people of the Atlas Mountains and the Sahara Desert, who at one time ran a kingdom so big that it stretched well into Europe.
Hold up. You didn't get it, brother, did you? So let me explain this to y'all, and I'm going to play it one more time. Now I'm going to show y'all the facts. This represents free people as Amazigh. So if you ask me my ethnicity, I'm Amazigh. You ask me my race, I'm Asiatic. My nationality, I'm an American Moor. Make it make sense, brother. This is Amazigh. So the minaret that he was talking about is this right here. That's me at the minaret in Morocco. That's what he's talking about. Exactly where he was pointing to. That's me in Morocco at the minaret. Remember, I told you, you got to have primary sources. So let me show you some more, and I'm going to play that video back one more time so y'all can get it. Let's pull up what he just was speaking on, which is no longer there. So also he brought this one up too in Rabat. Remember he brought this one up too? He brought that one up in Rabat. He brought that one up. And this is my brother Percy and I in Rabat. Ah, damn, boy. So that's Rabat. We never really left. This is why I ask people to support what I'm doing so we can put real information out here, people. That's why. So let me show you where I'm sitting at, what he just talked about. This is also in Rabat. Right there. So they have to keep you way away from it and tell you about people who being Arabs. They have to keep y'all way away from anything pertaining to you being the Arab. Talk to somebody who knows the history about Arabs. You ain't going to get it from none of these so-called fake black scholars. Tell them Sabir Bey said it. So let's play this one more time so y'all can get what he said. Let's do him again.
The Kotopia minaret that you see behind me was built by the Almohads here in Marrakesh. The Medina itself was built by a previous kingdom, the Almoravids. Now, all of them are Amazigh people, who the Greeks at one time called Berbers, which is a terrible name. Means that they don't speak the same language, but Amazigh means free people, and these Amazigh kingdoms, the Almoravids and then the Almohads, they were amazing kingdoms that stretched all the way from the sands of the Sahara Desert into what is now Morocco, into the southern part of Spain in its time. And the special feature about this minaret is that it was built at about the same time as two other minarets that the Almohads built. One in Rahabat, which, if you go there today, it remains unfinished because the Sultan died and they ran out of money and all that. And another one in Seville, which is the Giralda minaret, which, when the Spanish took it back, made it into a Christian kingdom, turned the minaret into a cathedral, put a belfry on the top, and today it's part of a cathedral complex. Interesting thing about all these three minarets is that they actually run on the same line of the longitude from north to south. And another interesting feature about these minarets is that the Giralda eventually became the inspiration to Madison Garden Square in Manhattan. You see the connection? Madison Garden to Giralda to Kotopia and to the Amazigh people, the great people of the Atlas Mountains and the Sahara Desert, who at one time ran a kingdom so big that it stretched well into Europe.
So, Geralda, let me show you what he's talking about, because y'all probably don't know what he's saying, right? So let me show you what he's speaking about, Brother Jarrell. This is what he's talking about. So when you see the Madison, that's me. That's what he's talking about. I walked up there. So that's where they got Madison Square Garden from.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Moors built that, brother. See, let me give you another one. That's me on the inside of it. You notice I got two different clothes on, right? I told you I stay there. That's, you have to walk up there, bro. And that's what he used to call the Adon to prayer at. Yeah. But I don't know. You don't want to do that. So if y'all love this, y'all, I told you it's going to be short. If you want to support what I'm doing, I'm going to put the banner up here so y'all can support what I do. And again, you can go get all of these cats, brother. I've been there. I was there. Okay? So let me do this real quick. I'm going to put my banner up here. I got to get my daughter together for bed. And let me see something. I told everybody they should get this book called Africa versus America too. Africa versus America. Let me put my link up here one more time, just in case somebody want to show some love for this hour. And where's my link at? Well, I'll be having so many links open on my feed, bro. Let me just show you this too. I'll be having so many links open on my feed, bro. It's insane, man. That's Marrakesh. That's me in Marrakesh. So when y'all really want to have a real conversation, that's all you got to do is reach out to me. I'm not hard to find. 1 second. Damn, where's my stuff at, man? Damn, Jarrell. I be having all these windows open, bro.
Yeah.
I told you, man, this is a lot of work, man.
Well, it is. Then get the cross referencing stuff and then looking stuff up.
That's crazy, man. So let me put my banner up here. If y'all feel as though you want to support, you can. If not, that's fine. But share it out. That's my email, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. And this is all the stuff that you can do if you would like to support. Support the mission, B. Support the mission, support the mission, support the mission. All right? All right there. But I do got to go, brother. I hope y'all do this. Gotta go.
Be strong. Be strong. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. Word. You must tell the devil. Tell the devil. Word. You must tell the devil. Be strong. Word. Stand on the rock. When the devil got your soul and you ain't got control, you know you born again, but you feel like you old. Put your mind on Christ, put your mind on bliss. For everlasting life, you must listen to this. Now you can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you go with this. Your Christians, where you at? The Christians KRS, with church of the harvest. With parents looking at hip hop, winning up vigilance. Under this Hezekiah, his fire brings the fire. He's taking it higher. Tell the devil is a liar. I know you're thinking about the Y2K. And I see it's fear that makes you lose your ways. But we got something that is bigger than banks. And we stand upon the rock that cannot break. Through millennium, don't you think we've been here before? Through millennium, God has always opened the door. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. You gotta tell the devil. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. Word up. Word. Be strong. Be strong. Word. Be strong. Endure. Yeah. And all you got is money and the little things you wear. You worry about your chrono, you worry about your hair. Then you ain't got no way, and you must live in fear. Now listen to me, people, and listen to me clear. Oh, I know what you're saying. I think it's time for praying. Don't put your trust in Satan. It's Christ you get your faith in. You realize you're hating and stop your hesitating. Everything that you moving, so do not be mistaken. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. Word. You got to tell the devil. Tell the devil. You got to tell the devil. Word. You must tell the devil. You must tell the devil. Word. Tell that devil. Word. You must tell the devil. Yo, now you listen to these lyrics, they speak into your spirit. You shiver when you hear it, but some just cannot bear it. Oh, you get a parent, there's no need that you bear it. It's KRS already, you know me, hip hop the spirit. So you tell the devil, tell that devil, tell that devil, tell that devil, you must tell the devil, tell that devil, get out of my life, change your life.
Stand up on the rock, baby.
I'm
not gonna play that right now, baby. I'm gonna get off.
Oh, after you're done.
Yes. Stand on the rocks, baby.
Stand
I gotta
on
go.
the rocks.
Gotta go.
You need to do daddy do.